3 words worth the wait. Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to another video. For today's video, we are going to be doing a review slash recap basically of Black Widow. So yeah, so make sure you guys like and subscribe, and of course there are spoilers ahead. Y'all, I literally just got out the movie theaters. It was amazing. Oh my gosh, we're gonna get into more of it. There's a post credit, so I gotta tell you guys about that, but yeah. And yeah, spoilers ahead. So I don't want you guys to say that I didn't give you no spoiler warning, because I gave you several. Okay, let's just get right into it. So basically it starts off and it's like Natasha and like her family, like, okay, and they're like running away from SHIELD, and basically, so there's all that going on. They're on the run. They were from Ohio, and they were like, now we gotta go to like Cuba. And basically her and her little sister, who she was probably like 5 or something, like she was so young, like she got taken away. They both got taken away, and then they ended up getting separated. Okay, they both, it was because of Draco, right? I think that's his name, Draco, right? Draco. So it kind of showed a little bit of the Red Room, but not a lot. It showed like the surgery room, it showed like ballet, and it showed like a little bit of like target practice, like, you know, they were at the shooting range and stuff like that. But yeah, so basically we get to see kind of a little backstory. It doesn't give us too much because he wants to get right into the tea. Okay, so basically what happened was you know, she's trying to figure out what's going on because the Taskmaster is after her. Now, if you guys don't know who that is, you know, so basically the Taskmaster, like from the comics, basically like can pick up on any skill and like just easily stuff like that. So basically Taskmaster master the task and can just pick up on things extremely quickly, and it's crazy. So Taskmaster comes after her, and she's like confused. So she goes to Budapest, and the sister's there, and it's like fighting, all this stuff, whatever. She's trying to figure out what's going on, but yeah. And then we get backstory on what happened at Budapest, because everybody knows, everybody wanted to know what happened at Budapest between Hawkeye and Black Widow. Basically, she was trying to kill Draco, the guy who was in charge of the Red Room, and she ended up killing his daughter. But basically Hawkeye like went with her to be like backup and kind of like help her out and everything. So we finally found out what happened in Budapest. Okay, this is extremely important. So she thinks that she killed Draco and the daughter. The daughter, she was just like, that's collateral damage. Like, I don't know what to do about that, but she was trying to kill Draco because of the Red Room. Like, it's definitely understandable. The Red Room was just awful. So she's trying to go figure out like who's in charge of the Red Room. So she breaks out the dad, okay, Red Guardian, her dad, from jail, and he's like, okay, well, you got to go talk to the mom. I think her name was like Melina or something. So then it's like this whole thing, they end up getting captured, whatever, and everyone's like, oh, like, screw the mom, like, she's messy, whatever. But it turned out that the mom was actually helping them the whole time. We just didn't know it, okay? We really didn't know what was going on. But yeah, so that's what happened. She sees Draco, and Draco kind of has her like under the spell and all of this. And it's just like a hot mess, and where, you know, this Taskmaster and all this stuff. And I'm like, okay, who is it? Like, who's under the helmet? Because he was like, you want to know who's under the helmet? It was his daughter. So his daughter survived and he survived. And we were trying to figure out like this whole time, like, how did that man, like, how did she not be able to find him if he was still alive? These motherfuckers up in space. These people up in space. I'm like, okay, where the Guardians? Where they at, right? So anyway, these people, they up in space. So the Red Room is up in space because the Red Room is still active, and she didn't know that. She thought that she had completed it. So she thought that this was all done and finished and over. And it's like, nope, psych, right? So they're all fighting, they're doing their thing. Yeah, we find out who the Taskmaster is, and it's all this stuff going on. We're doing all this fighting. There was one scene where like she had to fight like half the Red Room, and it was like 50 of them, and she was just like eating the girls up, like, right? But her sister kept backing her up. But yeah, so it was like, at first in the beginning of the movie, it was like Black Widow was just kind of like, that's not my family, like the Avengers are my family. And throughout the movie, like, we really get to see like, no, this is also your family because they raised you, basically, you know. The sister only knew them, so she really didn't realize like that anybody else would be her family. But since Natasha was older, she's kind of like, nah, like, you guys were just here because She thought her mom had abandoned her, but actually she was taken. She was taken from her mom because of like some gene or something that she had, and they were trying to use her, so they took her. I think they paid the mom, but yeah, and then the mom was like looking for Natasha, and they ended up having her killed. So that's that. Okay, another thing that I forgot to talk about was her white outfit, because her white outfit was like really crazy, and there was like this whole thing going on. And so yeah, like she had her white outfit on instead of her usual outfit, and that was like actually really cool. You can't tell there's somebody right next to me, so I'm just kind of like, they're gonna be in the video, but okay, that's fine. And so yeah, basically her outfit, it was fire, everything was cool. Besides Black Widow, I'm saying my favorite was the sister. The sister had some really funny lines. She was just real cool people, because she was like, y'all, this is the only family I've ever known. You guys are my family, you know. And Black Widow kind of wasn't singing. It really took her the entire movie to really understand, like, oh crap, like this is my family, right? Y'all, so I'm gonna get into the post-credit in a second. I'm going to kind of sum up the little ending and stuff like that. But something I really want to address is like, they all ate their part up. Everybody did. The guy that played Red Guardian, he was the guy that played the sheriff on Stranger Things, which I'm gonna do more Stranger Things reactions soon. Yeah, I already have one up on my channel, so you guys can go see that. But yeah, he did good. Yeah, everybody did good. Like the whole cast was amazing. But it was like, the thing was, this movie was supposed to come out May 2020, okay? We all know what happened. The pandemic, you know, started and everything. Like March 2020, everything got shut down. And they thought that the movie was still gonna, you know, be okay. And then the movie theaters got shut down, everything. We couldn't get it back until now. So the movie, I think it came out last night, okay, right? But it was incredible. It's like, it's so sad that we had to wait this long, because I feel like it kind of delayed like other things, because you know, like things like that, like post credits and stuff like that. But yeah, I think that it was an amazing movie. Scarlett Johansson, like, she did what needed to be done, period. So did everybody else. It wasn't just like one person and it's like, oh, the rest of the cast. It's like everybody was on the same level. Like the casting for this was absolutely amazing. I think that everyone did a great job. Okay, so let's talk about the ending. So basically they took down Draco, we hope. We took down the Red Room though. You know, the girls were okay. You know, that's what Natasha was like telling her sister. She was like, make sure these girls gonna be okay, they're gonna be all right. And her family was like, okay, come on. And you know, one of the agents was there, and he was trying to get him, because this movie took place right after Civil War, so technically like she should be in jail. Like we all know what happened. Like we all remember when like Steve was there, and it was like Falcon was locked up, I think, and Hawkeye, Ant-Man, and I think Wanda. I don't know if there were more people, but yeah, it was good. I like how kind of like everybody thought the Taskmaster was kind of going to be like the villain, just because like all the things that she could do, like with the shield, Black Panther's claw, she could do that. She could work a bow and arrow. She was doing a lot, and then, you know, of course, it was Draco who was the villain. But I like how they kind of like set it up, like, oh, who's gonna be the villain, and they kind of like switched it up on us, because I like when people do that. It makes it more interesting. The movie was great. It didn't have like a lot of music, but it really didn't need it. But yeah, so now what we're gonna do is we're gonna get into the ending, and then we're gonna get into the post-credit. So the ending, basically, like, the agent came to get her, all this type of stuff. Okay, fine. So then she was like, okay, take me, fine, whatever, I don't care. She got out 2 weeks later, so whatever happened, they probably just like, I don't know what the word is, like debrief or whatever, brief you, I don't know, whatever. They probably said that, I asked her what happened. They were like, you know what, like, we're gonna give you this little pass or whatever, like, you cool, like, it's okay. And I think that it was before Thanos, or maybe it was like right around the time of Thanos. But yeah, so basically she left, she went on a jet. Yeah, her hair was blonde when she was about to get in the jet, because she was like, my family needs me, my other family, like the Avengers. But we all know, like, in Infinity War, I think like she was already like at like the compound or whatever with like Rhodey and some of them. So I think she was already there, right? I don't remember, maybe she came in later. But yeah, like it was like her with her like short blonde hair and everything, and she was getting ready to go to like refix everything, because you know there was a lot that had happened. And that was basically that. Okay, it was pretty, it ended nicely, and I was like, okay, like, it's cute. Now on to the post credit. So the post credit was, it was her sister there, and she had a dog. Her sister wanted a dog, right? Natasha wanted children, her sister wanted a dog. Kay's sister finally got her dog because, like, obviously, you know, she couldn't have children even if she wanted to because they can't. So she's there, and I see her, and she's like visiting her sister's gravesite. And there's like some flowers, there's some teddy bears, there's some pictures. It's cute. I was like, it's probably a bunch of fans and stuff like that. Okay. So I'm like, this is cute. It's a cute little moment. Okay. So I'm sitting there, I'm fine, I'm minding my own business. I'm like, okay, whatever. Like, it's, you know, I was hoping that they would kind of do a post credit where they would kind of talk about how her family felt like after she died and stuff like that. I kind of wanted to see something like that. And so I was like, okay, that was it. I thought. So it keeps going. This lady shows up and she's like, I have another assignment for you. Like, I need you to, like, assassinate somebody or whatever. And I was like, okay, like, oh, she's still doing that. Like, okay, she's back on her same stuff or whatever. I'm like, okay, fine. And she's like, oh, it's the person who killed your sister. And I'm thinking in my mind, I'm like, nobody killed her. I know what happened. We all know what happened in Endgame. You know, I need a quick recap. In Endgame, Soulstone, somebody had to die to get it. Remember, it was Gamora who died in Infinity War, and in Endgame when they went back in time and everything and they changed it. You know, the Avengers went to go get it, and it was either Natasha or Hawkeye. Thought it would be Hawkeye because everybody knows Natasha is my favorite. I love Black Widow. I love Black Widow. Okay, anyway. So she's like, oh, I know who assassinated your sister. And I'm like, okay, who? Why is a picture of Hawkeye? She talked about like, oh, I'm like, I'm finna take care of her. She was saying something like that. So I'm like, hold on. Her sister is now coming after Hawkeye. Okay, so that's second movie tease. So we're getting a second movie, not Black Widow. Maybe we'll call it something. I don't know. So is her sister? So either her sister is getting like her own movie, and like we're gonna do that, and she's gonna be fighting Hawkeye, or like Hawkeye's getting his own movie. We're gonna do that. But I know that they're giving Hawkeye a show, so I don't think they will give him like show and movie. So maybe she's gonna be the villain in the show, like coming after him, you know, to avenge like her sister's death. Yeah, those little bow and arrows aren't gonna cut it. Hawkeye, you gonna need some backup. I know that he was training his daughter. What's that, like the whole point of like his own show, like his daughter? They're gonna need some type of backup, because I'm telling you, like, because the sister, like, she could already fight anyway and all this stuff going on, like we've been through that. But the fact now is like, now she's on a mission to avenge her sister's death. Like, she's gonna be extra pissed off. And if I had to put money on it, I put all my money on her. Guys, those little bow and arrows, that's not gonna cut it. I'm telling y'all now. So I don't know what's gonna go down. I don't know what's gonna happen, but somebody gonna have to do some. Someone's gonna have to fix some's gonna have to go down. I don't know, because yeah, but I was sitting in the movie theater, I was looking at the post credit like, what? Like, y'all are gonna kill Hawkeye? And like, here's the thing, Black Widow's dead. Okay, Steve's gone. Okay, Tony dead. Okay, so Thor, they said that like the fourth was gonna be this last movie, so I don't know if he's gonna stick around or whatever. They say Hulk isn't gonna get his own movie, even though I like this Hulk. But anyway, and Black Widow's dead. So it seems like they're just trying to push the original Avengers out the way, because yeah, if they kill Hawkeye, like, it's over, right? So I feel like they're trying to get the original Avengers kind of gone and move on to newer people. So yeah, we have like Wanda, maybe Shuri, if Shuri takes over during Black Panther. Falcon's the new Captain America. He's gonna get his own movie, it seems like, how his show ended. Yeah, and then I'm thinking that they're gonna add some newer characters in the show, or I mean in the movies or whatever. We're gonna see some new Avengers, because it's like the old ones are kind of gone now. I feel like now they're trying to make space for like newer people, so I feel like they're gonna be introducing some new characters soon. Maybe we'll see the X-Men with Avengers. They were saying something about thinking about Deadpool getting in there, but I didn't know, because I was like, Deadpool, the language and just like everything's graphic and stuff. So now unless they like, you know, PG-13 him down, I don't see Deadpool really happening. But I don't know how they're gonna put that in there. I really don't know. But yeah. Okay, guys, we are at the end of the video, so make sure you guys like and subscribe. And yeah, I mean, Black Widow's good. I definitely rated 10 out of 10. I want you guys to go see it. It's definitely worth the wait. I know we had to wait so long. We've been waiting since the movie was supposed to come out May 2020. So yeah, we've been waiting over a year to see this movie, and finally we get to see it, and it was great. It was great. Great cast, great acting, great costumes. Everything was great. Yeah. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.